In this video we're going to look at replacing gas struts on any car. In this case I'm going to be replacing this Ford's bonnet gas stays, but the same principle applies obviously to boots or trunks, liftbacks, tailgates, whatever. It's normal for gas struts to need replacing after some sort of lifetime, maybe 10 years. And you can either get the old stays re-gassed or you can replace them with new ones, and it's really a case of pricing those two options in order to decide the best way to go. Once you have your new struts, replacement struts ready to be put on, you need to firstly take the weight off whatever it is that you are working with. So I've got this length of wood here which can get jammed in there. Just make sure it's nice and safe and that all the weight is being taken by it so that the struts are loose. Now the way that the industry standard gas strut works is they have a ball and socket attachment system where the socket is on the strut ends and the ball is on the car and the whatever it is that's lifting respectively. And the way the attachment system works is there's a metal band which pushes into and pulls out of the socket on the strut itself on each end. And you use the blade of a screwdriver or something similar. You insert it in there and then you can lever the clip out. And once it's out, the whole thing will go on and come off the ball easily. And then once it's on the ball, you push the clip back in and then it's secure and it won't come off. So to remove the old struts, it's really a very simple process. You simply make sure you pull that clip out using your screwdriver. Because the old struts are going to be old, there's of course the possibility that things will be a bit stuck, a bit jammed up. So if you're busy applying a lot of force with a sharp screwdriver blade near paintwork and bodywork, you might want to put some rags in place just to protect things. Otherwise you just get that clip loose and then again make sure that you've got all the weight taken off whatever it is that the strut's holding up, and then you can just pull the socket end off of the ball. Then repeat at the other end. And once you've got the struts off, I suggest you give the balls a bit of a clean. They're probably going to have a bit of junk in there. And in this case, the metal plating has worn off this ball after years and years of repeated use and abrasion. So I can't do much about that, but what I am going to do is apply a bit of dry Teflon or PDFE based lube to it. Just going to help prevent further wear, hopefully. And then once you're ready to put the new ones on, they simply push into place. Very, very simple. Gas struts should usually be oriented with the rod end of them to the downside. The reason for that is they are sort of internally lubricated, and the lube needs the strut to be oriented in that way for it to work correctly. Then you can move on to the other side. And you can see here the reason that these struts have failed. Now it's actually only the one side, the right hand side here, that has failed, and you can see this oil is the lubricant from inside the strut, and it's leaked out where the seal has failed, and that's why it's also lost its gas and therefore its ability to work properly. So the left hand side on this car is actually okay, but the left hand side on its own is not enough to do the job. And you should always replace struts in pairs because you want them to be evenly matched, and anyway if one failed then the other one won't be far behind. So once both struts are in position and you're sure they're secure, then you can test them, remove the whatever you had supporting the weight, and the bonnet in this case will stay up on its own for the first time in a while, which is nice. Then you can give their sliding mechanism a bit of a test. First time you do it, they may be a little bit squeaky, a little bit stiff even. That's because the rod's not lubricated. But after you've done it once or twice, that should sort itself out, assuming they're in good condition. And that's it, then you're done. Okay, hope this was helpful.